The foundation coming at you with my last game prediction of the season. Super Bowl 52, New England Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Hater Bowl. Almost all the NFL don't want the Patriots to win. NFC East, for the most part, I know a lot of people that don't want the Eagles to win. But this is not a personal video. This is this is a prediction video where I've done all year, where I don't pick with my heart. I try to pick with my head. Even though the last two Super Bowls, the head hasn't been right and all that. But anyway, let's get on with this pick. Oh, by the way, I was 1-1 in the championship games. So I'll start off with the Philadelphia Eagles. They've carried this moniker of the underdog, but their defense is like a wild pack of dogs, if you wanna put it in that sense. Not taking anything away from Wentz. Wentz played awesome this year and all that, but this defense is, they finally got the recognition that it deserves. I mean, they would get like that, they have a good defense, and and then everything was, but Wentz, and Wentz was deserving of a lot of the recognition he got, but again, I'm gonna put it this way, when Romo was quarterback, he had to go out there and perform at a high level. That's why when his interceptions was there, it was huge, because it wasn't protected by a defense. Is why, Wentz was not pressured to play at that kind of level. He could play it, but without fear, without consequence in that sense. Romo had to score 30, 35 points, whereas Wentz, it's gravy when they score 35, 40, 30, 35, 40 points. It's like, man, it's just icing on the cake, so to speak. And they can get away with scoring only 20 points, and that'll be fine. But Romo had to do that and all that. That's why even when the whole running game and the whole offensive line thing came about, it was we have to control the clock. We have to score touchdowns to protect our defense. Same thing when Dak took over, had to protect the defense. So that's why with the Eagles, they're not pressured to that. Their defensive front four, actually, they go 7 deep, I think, 6 to 7 deep, as far as defensive linemen go. They can get great pressure, and create offense for them. That's what the defense has been doing. They're very optimistic, very ball hawking. They either score, they turn instant offense, or they create easy offense for Wentz or Foles and all that. Their linebackers are fast and physical. Same thing with their secondary. The question on offense is, can they stay ahead of the chains? Foles stepped up big time in that NFC Championship game, but this is different here because you're dealing with one of the best schemers in the league. Zach Ertz, can he continue to play at that high level, or will Belichick force him to go someplace else, or whoever's gonna step up? Can Jay Ajayi and Blunt and whoever the other running back is, can they create enough of a running game to stay balanced and stay ahead of the chains and all that? And like I said with Peterson, can he out scheme Belichick? The defense, can they keep on continuing to put pressure on Tom Brady? And for the New England Patriots, a lot of people, with this whole moniker of the underdog for the Eagles, against any other team, I would say it would work, but not against the Patriots. And the reason why I say that is because They know what it's like to be the underdog, against the Rams. Whatever your personal feelings is what it is. They pulled at that time one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history. And then they know what it's like to be the unanimous favorite, and the 18-1, against the Giants. They know what it's like to have defeat in the being in the top area. So it's not like they don't know. Okay. So that whole underdog thing, it doesn't work. It's a feel-good thing. It's self-motivation, but it's not gonna put anything into the Patriots' heads like, yeah, man, we got this. The Eagles are not, nothing and all that. They know. And if they do, Bill Belichick will get rid of them or cut their playing time. But anyway, who will step up? Amendola had a big punt return in the AFC Championship game. Philip Dorsett, which a lot of people have been considering a bust, came up with a big catch. So who's going to step up? That's the question. Malcolm Butler, Adam Vinatieri, somebody always steps up in this Super Bowl, in this Super Bowl and all that. Everybody likes to give credit to Tom Brady, which is well deserving. But like how in against the Seahawks, Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions, but they didn't allow a single point off of it. So with that being said, and that being said, that's how and Malcolm Butler coming big in the end. And against the Atlanta Falcons, yes, they was 28-3 and all that. Tom Brady did throw a pick 6, so they shouldn't have been in that 28-3 to begin with. But at the same time too, that fumble was huge. That quarterback sack fumble. So somebody makes a play in any time. Tom Brady deserves all his credit and all that, but I hate the fact that it's like, oh, he does it on his own and all that. And their defense has been stepping up huge in this final games. So who's gonna step up? So now with my prediction, I can see the Eagles winning. If it was Wentz, I probably would have to say the Eagles. But I just don't think they can pull it off. It's a great thing to have the underdog, but I'm gonna have to roll with the Patriots winning the Super Bowl, getting their 6th Super Bowl. Alright, mahalo for watching. Paniola boys, and go Cowboys.